Hi, this is Dirty OM. I'm here to do a requested video. So I told you guys through my videos through Facebook that you guys should talk to me and tell me what you want to hear from me. And for the most part, usually I feel that I'm able to make videos that you guys request. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know so much about that topic, so I don't really try and go into it because I don't want to just be saying BS so I had this video request that somebody gave me that I'm totally able to do, so I wanted to do it today, and I said that I was going to do it in the last video I made, so here I am. Ironic that I realized that I think it was last week, I posted a video and I looked and I saw that that video was posted on Thursday. So your girls' Thursdays are back. It said this isn't controversy talks. This is all hair, and maybe I'll throw in some deeper stuff later on again. But anyways, so I'm not going to say the person's name because they talked to me through Facebook. And if you guys have never talked to me through Facebook, you totally can whenever you want. My Facebook page is facebook.com/dirtyom, and you guys feel free to go up there, post pictures of your own hair, post pictures of hairstyles that maybe you would want me to do. Like, just be creative, message me, comment, wall post, all those good things. Yeah, so you can like me up there, and then also you can follow me on Instagram. I try and post a lot of pictures of my hair. You can look for me at that hashtag DirtyOM, or follow me at BabesD, and that's babes_D. The links are below in the description box. So this person, whose initials are AT, or at least through Facebook, asked me if I would talk about my locks and some of the struggles I faced through my journey, and my opinion of stereotypes that I've seen as a woman with locks. So I'll do the stereotypes first, and I personally haven't gotten I don't think I've gotten any negative criticism for my hair. I've gotten some of the typical, like, stereotypical comments or questions and things like that. But they're not because I'm a woman. It's just that anybody would do it. Like somebody being like, "Does it come undone?" When, like, people just basically people not understanding my hair. So one, like, either questioning whether or not I wash at all, and then if I do, like, if they know that I wash it, like, being like, "So does it unravel? Like, what happens when you wash it?" All the way to, like, me having my hair like this, or me having my hair down and somebody being like, "How did you do that?" And I'm just like, I don't think you understand. Like, you, like, what? Like, what is that? You can't really answer that question. Like, you can't just be like, "How did you do this dreadlock?" Like, I don't know, 2-strand twist. Like, that's just not specific enough. So I've gotten, like, stuff like that, but really the most thing that I've gotten from being a woman with locks are that sometimes people are just, like, really strange. They're just like, "Oh, there's just something about a woman with locks," and then I'm like, "Thank you," but sometimes they do it and they're a little too intense, and I'm like, like, "Oh no, there's nothing. You should go away now." But other than that, I haven't got any stereotypes. I'd be interested to hear what stereotypes there are. But most of the things that people have said, especially just if they're just like women with locks or women with natural hair, have been positive things, like just being like, "Oh, that says to me that this woman feels comfortable about her being her naturalness and her natural beauty, blah blah blah," and stuff like that. So I personally have been lucky and I have not had to face those stereotypes. And if you have, I'm sorry, I can only imagine, as you can tell, because I don't personally know what that's like, but, keep your head up and keep moving past the haters. Now to my locks and my experience. So I've had my hair since August 2010, and I've given myself the date. I think my hair's birthday is on the 23rd of August, either 23rd or 21st, but I'm pretty sure it's 23rd. So I've had my hair for 2 years, and hold on, let me do the math. Oh wait, August is next month. Oh my gosh, 2 years and 11 months. So of course, a happy birthday to my hair video will be coming again, and it'll be third year to it. So I've had them for this long, and I absolutely love them. So the struggles that I've had, I know that first starting out, and I probably didn't know this, but ignorance is bliss, but I didn't know as much about hair in general, and especially locks, when I first started out. Like, I had an aunt and a cousin, not even blood related, so technically just family friends, but an aunt and a cousin who have had locks for forever, basically. And I basically just based all my knowledge off of them. And then like I know what dreadlocks are, and that was about it. Like the one thing that I was so sure about was that, oh, if you get dreadlocks, like you can't just get rid of them, you have to cut them off. And even that's technically not true. So like I basically knew nothing about them. Like when I went to go get my hair done, like she put it in 2-strand twists, and I was just like, I don't understand. These are twists, like I don't get it. So there's a lot that I didn't know. So I feel like the number one struggle for me was like my ignorance, which I'm working on, and I would really say like do your research beforehand. Luckily, like I'm a fast learner and I researched as time went on, but make sure that you definitely get educated, because you definitely shouldn't go through having your locks for a certain amount of time and never educating yourself. At least if you start ignorant, like become not ignorant. So that was a struggle for me, not having that much information. Another struggle for me has been like I feel like finding a balance when it comes to like cleanliness, especially when it comes to like dandruff and stuff like that, because one part dandruff can be from buildup, and then on the other side can be from being too dry, and it's hard to tell. So I know that sometimes I struggled with that, where I was like, okay, I don't want to put too much stuff in my hair because I don't want it to build up, but then when I don't put anything in my hair, I'm like, okay, so now it's my scalp dry, and now I have dandruff, like, and that's really annoying. Something that you kind of just have to get used to, and like find the right moisturizers and stuff to put in your hair, find the right shampoo to use and stuff like that. That's something that I still sometimes have been bothered with. But I think it's getting better. So that's something that's annoying, especially because with locks, like it's so much easier to moisturize here than it is to get like, and maybe even your roots, but it's really hard to get down to your scalp once you get past all that hair, and that's like a pain in the butt when it's coming to stuff like that. So I know that's something that's been a struggle for me. I'd say another thing, oh, another thing that would be a struggle is I feel like with locks, and this might be like a thing that everybody has, but sometimes you'll do stuff to your hair and you'll be like, oh, that's real cute, like when it happens, or maybe not even like, oh, that's really cute. Maybe you'll just be like, oh, this is decent, I like this, I can do this. And then like later on you look back and you're just like, so I've definitely had that experience, especially when my hair was shorter and it was like struggle city to like do certain things. And it was like simple stuff like, oh, I'm deciding that I'm gonna put in like a really like weird like bun or ponytail, but you know my hair is way too short. And then like I'm like, okay, this doesn't look so bad. And then like, you know, when like looking back now, I'm just like, oh, that's why I was at school all day looking like that and stuff like that. So that's definitely a struggle that I've had. But you know, nobody's gonna remember that until they look at the picture. Then they're gonna be like, oh, her hair was a mess, but that's all right. So that's something that's a struggle, like definitely adapting to the different levels of locking, I guess I can say, like from, you know, growing in length to, you know, butting up to really, really locking to all this other stuff. Um, yeah, and I want to say that when I first started, I waited a long time before I watched it, like almost 2 months, I'm pretty sure. Because the lady told me 60 days, and I'm pretty sure that I stuck fairly well with what she told me to do, and I really did wait for 60 days. I know there was one point where my hair would itch, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I don't know if it lasted for like I think it lasted like 1 to 3 days where I was like, don't wash it though, don't wash it. And now that I realize I could have washed it, but anyways, and then like after that it never bothered me again. And like from the rest of, and that was probably like 2 weeks into it or something like that, and the rest of the 60 days it didn't itch or anything. So that was kind of a struggle. But other than that, it's just been like definitely settling, like when my hair was shorter and I was like, I don't like this, I want it to be long, like getting used to that was definitely something, and it's paid off because now it's getting there. It's crazy. I saw a picture from my freshman year, second semester, you know, so that's 2012, which is a year ago, a year and some months ago, and my hair is literally, it's basically like half this length, you know, it ends like right here in the front. And I'm just like, wow, look at that. And that's a picture where I look back and I'm like, I did not like me with shorter hair. But I like this now. So despite any struggles that you may come up with, unless your hair is literally like breaking off and like you need for the sake of it to start over, my advice would be to stick to your locks, because one of the most beneficial things I think, and I might have said this in my lock appreciation video, but the fact that having locks is like, it's like, you know, you live with your hair for whatever amount of time unless you're just bald all the time. So yeah, it's like, oh, I know my hair, I've lived with it for 19 years or whatever. But having locks, especially I think for a black woman, where, you know, we do stuff where we're just like perming it, so you get up and straighten it and stuff like that. You don't really have as much you can do with your hair, especially in terms of like how much money you're trying to spend, blah blah blah. So like, you know, women will all the time get like box braids or something. That's a style that you leave in for months. So I don't think that we can do so much with our hair, but we don't really always take advantage of that. Because I think a lot of people sometimes don't even realize it. But having locks is like, you know, I have my hair as always, but it's like a step past that. So it's like I had my hair and it's always styled in locks, but it's like more unique because it's always styled, but it stays that same way. So like no matter what, I will have these locks. So I just keep on getting to know these locks more and more and more. But at the same time, it's different from just having loose hair. So it's like we're friends. Like I'll be like, oh, I remember when you were blah blah blah, you know, and look, this is a young one, and you know, you just get to know your hair more, and you keep to it, and you look back and you're like, holy crap, my hair's grown 4 inches, you know, in the past year or something. And it's like, oh my god, I can almost say my hair is long, and then, you know, before you know, it's down to your waist, and you're just like, it's actually a journey. Like, as much as people are like, lock journey, like, it is. It definitely is a journey, and it's great. And I feel like some people will be like, oh my gosh, just hair, like, get over yourself, so cliche. But for me personally, I'm like, it's beautiful. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking now. So those are all my struggles and stuff like that. Haven't been that rough of a life, but you know, you gotta keep your head up, keep moving, stay confident with it, and know that you are beautiful. And you should know you're beautiful, not me. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll have another video up probably next week or the week after that. I'm hoping to post more often. And I am attending a wedding. I'm not going to say who because of privacy or whatever, but I'm attending a wedding, so I am going to be doing hair for at least 2 people. One person is actually, well, whatever, one person I'll be doing like multiple styles on them, so maybe hopefully I can get some videos of that. And then I will also, if they don't mind having their faces up here, and then I will also either be doing my own hair, or actually no, I think somebody's going to style it for me, so hopefully, you know, I can do that and you guys can see a different look on me, and I'll explain it to you and everything. So those are probably going to be the videos that are up in the next couple of weeks. I might not make one where I just talk, but the next one that I want to make is starting locks for, I probably won't, well, maybe I'll say locks for dummies again, just like I did like dreadlocks with water for dummies or whatever, because I have so many people asking me about just 5 billion questions about starting your locks. So this is for all the people out here who haven't decided. If you're still trying to figure out, yo, and you want to wait a week or two, and I will have a video up just for you telling you the things that I know that I want to share with you for you to know before you start. So yeah, so look forward to those, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. I hope everybody's having a good day, and goodbye.